Okay. See, the thing you have to do is after creating the script, after opening a new script, go to recording options. Go to recording options. Okay. Under recording, this is the first setting. Select the second one and third one. Click on OK. If there are different settings, choose like this. The first one under recording, HTML advanced, select the second option and third option. This is the first setting. And the second one, select C. Okay. Select C. Here, no, nothing other than this. You need to, if you want, you can check these two. And the protocol, nothing. Code generation, yeah, you can select these two options. And in async options, no need. Yeah, configuration, no need. Rules, no need. Advanced, and advanced, you only check, uncheck all the settings. There is no need of anything. If you want, you can reset the first two settings only. The main important setting is under mapping and filtering, select the third option. Under mapping and filtering, select the third option. It will work. It will definitely work for you. Mm, mm, mm. See, after settings, click on OK. You need to save this. You should save this. You did that also. Then we need to check. Check with these two options. Proxy recording service. Use load runner proxy to record the local application. Check these two. Try these two. Max it will work. Okay. So I thought of, okay, Priyanka joined. I thought of starting Jmeter today, but only few people joined. Yeah, I told you, right? The first thing, if someone is waiting, ping me on the chat, okay? So I told you, right? I pinged you the URL. You download the URL and you extract this, and you will find this. If you need to install the Java, after installing Java, go to bin and you open this Apache Jmeter. Open this Apache Jmeter. After opening Apache Jmeter, see, since we are trying to record the WebTools application, WebTools, which is a local application, right? It is not an web-based application. This application is deployed on our local machine. That is the problem yesterday we are facing. See, second thing, two things you have to do after downloading the JMeter, installing the Java, opening the Apache JMeter. Second thing, at browser level, you have to do two things. The first thing is go to settings, go click on certificates, go to view certificates, install, import the certificate. Import the certificate. It will be in the bin folder. It will be in the bin folder. If there is no certificate in the bin folder, then what you have to do means, if there is no certificate in the bin folder, you simply select these templates, go select recording template, create, enable this, start recording. If you click on start recording, it will automatically create a root certificate in this folder. If you click on start recording, it will automatically create a root certificate here. Okay, then you can directly go to the browser, click on view certificates, import that certificate. Okay, the certificate is already installed as per the certificate authority. Actually, I installed, right? Yesterday we installed. Okay, click on OK. This is the first thing you have to do. See, usually the certificate, when you download this Apache JMeter, the certificate will not be present. What you have to do, you simply click on start recording. So it will automatically create a certificate in this folder, in bin folder. In bin folder, it will automatically create a certificate and add the certificate here. Okay. After adding certificate, then click on proxy. Search for proxy. Go to settings. Earlier it will be no proxy. Generally it will be under no proxy. So select manual proxy, localhost, 8888. This 8888 comes from this value. This is the 8888 value, proxy port value. So select port and check this box. That's it. No need to do any other settings. Click on OK. Okay. After applying these two settings, if you browse anything, see this message you should get. You should get this message. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. See, after setting these two settings, what are the two settings you need to do? One is proxy setting, manual proxy configuration, localhost 8888. This is the one setting. Another setting is certificate. View certificate. Under authorities, import this CA certificate. After doing these two things, your browser will not work. If you browse anything, if you browse, it will not work. It should not work. The proxy server is refusing connections. It should not work. It should not work. Okay, but yeah, this web application is working. It is working because it is a local application. It is not a web-based application. See, Google is a web-based application, right? Gmail is a web-based application. Web-based applications, it blocks. For example, Jmeter store we have, right? Yeah, this also it blocks. See, proxy refusing the server connections. Our Jpet store also proxy refusing the connections, because web-based applications it is blocks. This proxy blocks the web-based applications. Okay, when this applications will work means, once you start the recording, see, now I am started this recording, click on OK. Once you start that recording, if you refresh, it will work. See, it is working, right? In the sense, this Jmeter is acting as a proxy. In the sense, Jmeter, whatever the traffic from your browser, it has to flow through the Jmeter only while it is recording. Okay. See, now I stopped recording. If I do refresh, it will not work. It will not work. See, it is not working. It is not working means that is the perfect settings we have done. Certificate settings and proxy settings we have done, made is correct. Okay. It should be like this. But why this Web2 application is working even in we are not starting the Jmeter script, right? But still it is working because it is using the local host proxy. You should not use that. If you go to the server of the Web2 server, this is the IP address it is using. So you have to copy this IP and you have to paste that IP here and click on enter. Now it should not work. It should not work. Yes. In a sense, the settings are correct. Got it? When it will work? If I start recording, then I refresh this. Now it will work. If I stop recording, if I refresh this, it will not work. It will not work. Okay? The proxy server is refusing the connections. Yes, you should get this message. What is the setting you need to do? Instead of this URL, what is the thing you have to make? Here you have to provide the IP address. You have to provide the IP address of your system. So where you will get, if you start the server, here you will get the IP address. Otherwise, one more way is go to command prompt, IP config all, IP, yeah, IP config space all. Okay, IP config is enough. All is also not required. If you, I will ping that. To know, okay, open command prompt, click IP config. If you click on that, if your laptop or desktop is connected through Wi-Fi, okay, through wireless LAN, here you need to connect IP4 address. This is your IP address. Okay, this is your IP address, local IP address. That is what we have given here. That is what we have given, 192.168.0.103. So this web2 server also will show the same address. Okay, after that you need to paste this. After IP address, you need to paste this and click on enter. It should not work. When it will work? If you click on start recording, then if you refresh this, one second, what is that? Here, here you need to pay. Okay, one second, instead of this, copy this, paste it, enter. Yeah, I'm pinging this URL, but you have to change this IP address. For my IP address is 192.168.0.103. So on your machine, you please check that IP address. What is there? Okay, here, what is there? You have to place this value. You have to place this. You have to replace this value with your IP address. Okay, replace this value. Replace this value. Okay, fine. Okay. So after doing all the settings, now we will start recording. Okay. So select. You try to target controller where you want to record your script. Select drop down, test plan, HTTP test plan, test script recorder. Okay, select test plan, HTTP test script recorder. Okay, now start recording. Okay, go to the application in this browser, enter, refresh this, and enter the password. Login. Okay, login, check for itinerary. Okay, and go to home, sign off, and stop recording. Now if you go to Jmeter, you can see this will be recorded. You can see this is the recorded samples. Here these are called HTTP requests. These are all called HTTP requests. Okay, see, username, password, user session ID. If you see, this is the user session ID. This is the user session ID, and this is what we have done. And this is, see, if you found any unwanted URLs, this is an unwanted URLs, right? Select these unwanted URLs, select these unwanted URLs, and go here, request and filtering, URLs patterns to exclude. So we don't want that, right? Add from the clipboard, it will automatically add here. So add the exclude URLs. So I don't want these URLs, Mozilla queries. Okay, add here any URL if you want to exclude. I want to exclude this Mozilla. This is not my URL. My URL is this one, 192.168.0.103. This is my URL. Okay, these are my URLs. Please check. Sometimes unwanted URLs will also get recorded. If they are recorded, copy that URL, go here, add here, add that URL. You can add like this, it will automatically paste it here. Okay, otherwise you can simply add from clipboard, it will automatically add. So this is not my required, right? You can remove this, you can remove this request, you can remove that request. This is how you can record. If you try to record second time, selecting remove, I am removing everything. Now once again I am trying to record because I don't want unwanted URLs. You can delete it or you can record it once again. For your purpose I am showing, it will not record next time. And one, login, okay, and sign off, stop recording. See, now web tools, okay. So Rajavan, if you find there is no unwanted URLs, there is no unwanted URL, no. Okay, no need to record for second time. Why I recorded is I want to show you unwanted URL. This URL is not recorded now. This push service Mozilla. Okay, if you found any unwanted URLs here, copy that URL, add it in the request filtering. It will automatically filters. So this is how you can record the Jmeter script. So this is the user session ID. Okay, so once after you recorded, click on generate parent samples. Here also click on generate parent samples. Okay, after that you have to replay. This green button will replay you. So before that it is asking me to save. Okay, test downloads. Yeah, exactly. Okay, okay, you copy this. This is transaction controller. Okay, fine. Control X, paste it here. Delete this recording controller, not required. Okay, view results tree, delete this, add it here and the third group, save it. You can disable it now. While recording only we have to use this script recorder. After recording you can disable this like this. If it is enabled, right, you can disable this. Once you recorded, you can disable this. Okay, now yeah, replay the script. See, it is replayed. All are passed. Response code is 200. Response code 200 means our transaction is passed. So this is the response. All green shows our request is passed. Okay. How to do correlation? I will tell you. So in JSON ID we need to correlate, right? this user session, we need to correlate, right? So if you want to correlate this user session ID, from where it is getting, you need to understand. So okay, let it be. I will tell you in the next class. Up to this point, you understood, right? Till this point, you understood. Any doubts? This is how you can. Yes, yes. Sorry, I didn't understand. Yeah, okay, fine. So I'm deleting this. Simple. Control delete. I'm deleting this. Here, enable this. Enable this. This time I will do it in a different way. So under this, add logic controller, transaction controller. Control C, control U. I am adding one more transaction controller. Okay. So under this transaction controller, I am adding a HTTP. No, not required. I am adding one transaction controller for launch. Launch. One more transaction controller for login. Control C, control V. See, always view results tree in the last. View results tree must be in the last. So sign off. Sign. So this is what I want to do. Okay, launch, login, sign off. Now enable this. Enable this. So now I will set the target controller to that group launch. So I am launching the application, right? I am launching the dashboard. I am launching the dashboard, right? So in order to launch the application, that particular task I am recording it in the launch controller. Test plan, that group, launch. See, you observed when load runner, before the transaction we are adding the start transaction. Insert, we are inserting the transaction name, right? We are writing the comments, we are inserting the transaction names. So similarly, so I am instead of recording all the things in one single element, I am trying to record it in 2-3 different elements. This is how we practically do. Okay. So I selected launch. So click on start, click on OK, go to the application, enter the URL, click on enter. Okay, application is launched. Go to the Jmeter. If you check, there are some samples in the launch. Okay, now there is no sample in the login, right? There is no sample. It will be like this. There are some samples in the launch. Okay, okay. Now login I want to record. So change it, target controller, instead of launch, this time select login. Set group login. Go to the application, enter Rajavan, username and password, click on login. Now if you go to Jmeter, see, under login, I have some transactions. Now I want to do sign off. Go to test script recorder, test plans creation. Under this, select the sign off. Target controller, select the sign off. Okay. Now go to the application, click on sign off. That's it. And stop recording. If you see, now there are some transactions in the sign off also. Okay. Generate parent sample you have to select. Generate parent sample you have to select. Save this. Here also. Everywhere you need to select the generate parent samples. Okay. So these are all login requests. The launch requests. These are login requests and these are sign off requests. Okay. Now check. See. Is this our URL? Is this our URL? No, right? No, right? So copy this URL. Go to test script recorder. Request mapping and filtering. Add from clipboard. Save it. Now, as this is not my URL, delete this. Yes. So check here. Yeah, this is my URL. After recording, you have to thoroughly verify whether unwanted requests are recalled or not. See, you remember in load runner, it will automatically show the you want to exclude the unwanted URLs. If you check, and we are regenerating the script, right? Correct? You remember that? So similarly, here there is no such option. We have to manually check. See, this is not my URL. Why I am doing this, copying this and go to request filtering and adding here. Next time when I record, it won't come. That is the reason why I am doing this. Okay. Yeah, this is not my record. So right click. No. Yes. Next. Yeah, this is my URL. This is not my URL. Remove. Yes. This is not my URL. Remove. This is not my URL. Remove. Next, come to login. Yes, this is my URL. Yes, this is my URL. Yes, this is my URL. This is, yeah, correct, right? So like this, you have to sort it out. Unwanted URLs you have to remove. This is only the server IP and this is the this is our URL. Okay. After doing this, save this. Once recording is done, disable this. Disable this one. Save the script. Once recording done, disable this and save the script. Okay, this is one thread group. Likewise, you can create multiple thread groups also, like actions, right? We have actions, right? Similarly, we have multiple transaction controllers in one thread group. So if you want to add one more thread group, add thread group. It will create a new thread group. Okay. So delete this, not required. This is our thread group. Okay. Under test plan, we have one thread group. Thread group, what is the use of thread group means? See, number of users. I can give 100 users. Okay. I just give one user here. So infinity means it will infinite times it will loop. Okay. Let it be just run for 1 minute. One iteration. Specified time, if I do 600 seconds, 10 minutes it will run. The script will run for 10 minutes. Okay. The script will run for 10 minutes. So this is the importance of thread group. See, similarly, similar to like of our this one controller, load runner controller, where we design the scenarios, right? Similarly, here we can design the scenarios. Number of users, ramp up duration, loop count, specified at lifetime. How many seconds it has to run, how many minutes, how many hours it has to run. Here we have to provide the data in terms of seconds. Okay. Save this. Okay. Check. Go to view results tree where output is observed in the view results tree. Save this. Replay. Yes. Launch, login, sign off. Okay. Check. If you check, you should get 200 response. 200. Okay. You should get 200 response. You should get 200 response. See. Okay. So this is login and this is sign off samples. Understood? Any doubts here? Any doubts here? So these are the requests. This is the request. This is the request. If you go to this is the request and this is the response. Okay, see, this is the request. For this is a user session we are passing, user name we are passing, password we are passing. This is the request. For this particular request, this is a response. This is the response we are getting. Okay, this is how you can record the script in Jmeter. It's very simple. You can try it once. You can try it once. So after that, I told you, right, we have to do correlation. See here in the request, we are passing this J session ID, user session ID, correct? User session ID we are passing. So this is a dynamic value. Every time it will change. So we have to identify where this user session ID is coming. So go to view results tree, check each and every response. Is there any user session ID present here? Like this also you can check USER user. No user is present here. Fine. Yeah. User name is present, but user session ID it is not there. No. Click here. Yeah. See. This is the user session ID. So there is a user session ID value here. Copy this user session ID. Okay. Where I am getting this user session ID at 145. Go to 145, go to 145, correct? At 145 response, I am getting this user session ID. Copy this user session ID, go to 145 request, add post processor regular expression extractor. Add this, okay, and copy the regular expression here. I told you, right, regular expression, this value instead of this value, this is the dynamic value. Remove the dynamic value and open brackets dot star question mark, dot star question mark. Create a value. This is user session, c underscore user session. Okay, template dollar one. One means this is the first group. It will capture the first group. Okay. For example, we have the second group also. You have to, if you want to capture the second value, you have to pass the second group 2. I want to pass only the first value. I am giving as 1. Okay. Random match number, you can provide 0. If it is not found, you can provide. And copy this user session. Okay. Copy this user session. Where it is going, see, here it is going. This is the value we will need to replace. Delete this value in this next request. Paste it like dollar flower brackets c underscore user session. Okay, save this. Now replay. Clear this. This button will clear all these events. Clear this and replay. Okay, if you see in this request, a new user session ID is passing. See, a new user session ID is passing. Here, right, we are getting the session ID. See, this is a new user session ID. And that is passing in this request body. Okay, this is how users Jmeter will work. So if you want to check all those values, whether all those values are correct or not, you can add a sampler, debug sampler. If you add debug sampler and if you replay the script, in debug sampler, see, it will show c underscore user session ID. It is capturing, right? It is capturing the new user session ID. Okay, go to Notepad++. This user session ID is different. This user session ID is different. If you see carefully, observe. This user session ID is different and this user session ID is different. Every time we are passing a new user session ID. Okay. This is how you can record the application in Jmeter. Any doubts, please? You will definitely get doubts. It is little bit confusing because just now you learned load runner. As soon as load runner, if you try to understand Jmeter, it's definitely it's a little bit confusing. You will try. So, any doubts till now? Any doubts till now? You have to practice, then only you will get some doubts. Okay. For time being, I am disabling all the things and I am recording the script for your purpose for second time. Okay. So, test plan creation. This time I don't try to create here. Here only I am trying to record. Test plan. Yes, it is recorded. It is recording. Yeah, it's recording. So this time I am creating the entire script under this one, under this sample. Okay. Test plan, HTTP test script recorder, and HTTP test script recorder I have selected. Okay. Then this is the URL, right? Copy this URL, close this. Okay. Start recording. Okay. Go to the browser, enter 1. Okay, sign off. Stop recording. Go to Jmeter. If you see, all are recorded here only. All are recorded here because here we have selected test plan HTTP script test script recorder. So all the samples, HTTP samples are recorded. Once recorded, what you have to do? You have to check if there are any unwanted requests get recorded. Yes, this is my request only. Next, yes, correct. Yeah, see, this is unwanted, right? So if there are unwanted requests recorded, remove that. Okay, this is wanted, this is unwanted, remove, wanted, unwanted, remove, unwanted, remove, wanted, 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 wanted. Correct. So this is how you can record. If you record like this, so how you can identify which belongs to launch, which belongs to login, which belongs to sign up, right? It is confusing, right? It is confusing which sample belongs to launch, which, see, this sample 173 belongs to login, correct? Why? How I can know? I am passing the username and password here. As I am passing the username and password, okay, it is understandable. But how, which is for sign off? How can you tell? Okay, my script is recorded, everything is recorded here, but how to identify which parties, which request belongs to which one? So for that purpose only, I created a separate samples. Okay, like this. So now, for example, I will create one more logic controller, transaction controller. Okay, name this as a flight booking. Flight booking. Flight booking. Okay, name this as a flight booking. Clear this. What? Delete this once again. Delete. Now I will try to record once again. Start recording. Click on OK. Go to the application. Refresh it. 1. Log in. Now I want to book a flight, right? Now I will go back here. Now instead of test script recorder, instead of here, I will try to record it in sign off. Test plan, flight booking. Sorry, flight booking. Test plan, thread group, flight booking. If I select this and I go back to the application, click on flights, Denver to Frankfurt, click on continue, continue, continue. Yes, flight is booked. Okay, stop recording. Now you go. If you check, all these requests belongs to flight booking. Okay, first search. Second request is menu flights. Third sample is welcome. Fourth sample is Denver to Frankfurt to date, departure date, number of seats, flight selection, all the fields. Okay, outbound flight, number of passengers. Finally, the name we are providing, right? Details, card details, all the details, it is recorded. So it is recorded under the flight booking. It is recorded under the flight booking. Okay. For your purpose, I am checking it manually. Itinerary. Yes, 2 flights are there. I cancelled all the flights. Disable this. Save this. Enable this. After login, flight booking is there. No, just simply drag and drop. Very simple. It's a game. See, this is sign up. This is login launch. You simply drag and drop wherever you want. This is not the correct, right? After launch, login. So simply select and drag and drop. Login, launch, flight booking, sign off. Save this. Okay. Go to view results tree where you can find the output. If you want to see the output, you have to select the view results tree, replay the script. Launch, login. Yeah, okay. Flight booking, sign off. Go to the application, check itinerary. Yeah, see, one flight is booked. Denver to Frankfurt. I will cancel the flight. Once again, I try to replay, launch, login, flight booking, sign off. Check itinerary. One ticket is booked. So, clear everything. Save this. Go to that group. Click on 10 iterations. One user, 10 iterations. See. Okay. Go to view results tree. Replay. See here it shows time. Once one sample is running. See, it is executing. Still, it is executing. So now it stopped. Go to the application. Itinerary. See, 10 tickets are booked. 10 tickets are booked, right? I will cancel all the tickets. Again, I will go here. I will clear all this. I will add one more listener. Go to add listener aggregate report. Okay. Aggregate report. Select this. Select this. If you try to replay, it will show what is the time taken for launch, what is the time taken for login, what is the time taken for flight booking, what is the time taken for sign off. See, what is the minimum time, average time, maximum time, errors, is there any errors or not. So total 10 samples. What is, why it is not displaying this one? What is this? Okay. 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 We have not selected generate parent samples. Okay. Okay. Fine. If you see aggregate report, see this happens 10 times. All this launch happened 10 times, 10 samples. This is the average millisecond, 225 milliseconds it was taken by an average median 90 percentile, 95 percentile. Minimum time it took 189 seconds, maximum time it took 244 seconds. Error percentage, all the things it will display. So this is, you can clear all, save the script, go to the application, refresh, 10 tickets are booked. Once again, cancel all the tickets, refresh the itinerary, no tickets are there. Go to the application. See, this is how you can run the script. Simply run the script. Yeah, launch, login, flight booking, sign off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 samples. Okay? 10 times. It is recorded. What is the time taken? You can provide this, all the data to the client. So if you want to save this, simply save table data. If you click on the save table data, it will automatically ask you result. Rename this result, save, go to downloads. This is the result. See, okay. Launch happens 10 times, average time, median, 90th percentile, 95 percentile, 99 percentile, minimum time, maximum time, error percentage, throughput, everything it will give like this. Okay. Okay, you can clear this. So this is how you have to do. So how to do correlation here? How to do correlation here? So we will do it one time. One time. Okay. Replay the script. Okay. So see here we have did correlation. This is how you have to do correlation. Dollar flower brackets this value C underscore user session. Where it is coming from? This is coming from the this one. See regular expression extractor. To this sample, to this request, this is HTTP request. In this request, we are getting this value as a response. So using regular expression extractor, we are extracting the user sessional value, and that value we are passing here. So this is how simple correlation. Correlation is very simple in Jmeter, not like load runner. It is very, very tough in load runner. But in Jmeter, it is very simple. So now, see, this is the result. What is the next thing we need to correlate? What is the next thing we correlate in WebTools while doing WebTools? Yes. Yeah, sorry. City. Aperture city, the arrival city, right? The arrival city, departure city, correct. So check for the city. There is no city find here. See, here we find some cities. See, in this response, we are finding some cities. So select this. Okay. No, no, yes. So, okay. This is how you need to select. Copy this. It is coming in 187 response. It is coming in the 187 response. So you have to go to 187, right click, add post processor regular expression extractor. Okay, copy the expression. Instead of Denver, what you need to pass? Dot star question mark. Instead of here also Denver, what you need to pass? Dot star question mark. So select this as C underscore. Which city it is? Arrival city, whatever. Arrival city. Okay. Dollar first group I want to select. Here 0. Here not 4. Okay. So copy this value. Okay. And where it is going, see here. Departure city. And this is the arrival city. Instead of Denver, what you need to paste? Dollar flower brackets control B. Arrival city. Instead of Frankfurt, dollar flower brackets, we have not created. This is arrival, right? Here arrive. And this is departure, DEP, departure city. So where it is coming? Yeah, this is for arrival, and this is for departure. Departure. This is arrival and this is departure. Okay. Okay, arrival and DEP city, right? DEP city. That is what I have written there. DEP city. Okay, arrival city, departure city. Save this. Okay. Instead of 10 times, I will run it for only one time. Clear it. Okay, right now. See, check in this. See, in arrival city, Denver is there. Departure city also Denver is there. Why? Because why? Why? Because in regular expression extractor, we have provided only the 0 random. 0 for random. Okay, we have not passing it in a random values. Okay, that is the reason why it is passing only the same city here. Okay, if there in load runner we are passing LR param array random function, right? Similarly, if you pass here, we need to view results tree. See, arrival Denver group 2. Okay, we are selecting this is the Denver, right? Okay, this is the city. Option. Okay. This is not the regular expression. See carefully. If you select here, you will find the difference. It is not actually. See, tell me which one which thing we need to select for regular writing regular expression. You should not select this first one because this is while recording it is recorded like this. But if you see here, This is what you need to select, because if you see all are same, so this value you need to select. Go here, instead of Frankfurt, remove Frankfurt, brackets, dot star question mark. Dot star question mark. Okay, clear this, save this, run. See, now you see, since we have 0 gives a random value, 0 gives a random value, 0 gives a random value. That's it, simple. Instead of lr param array random function save string, now everything is not required here. If you pass 0, it will randomly select. If you see view results tree, see here it is passing Los Angeles as arrival city, departure city as Seattle. Instead of that, if I pass 1 instead of 0, if I pass 1 1, what it will do? Clear this, run this. See, arrival city Frankfurt, departure city is also Frankfurt, because I pass the match value as 1. Here I will pass 2. Here arrival city I am passing as 1, departure city I am passing as 2. Save this, clear this, go to view results tree, clear, run this. Now if you check, see, Frankfurt, London. Okay, so you can simply changing the numbers, it will automatically pass. But you don't want to give always numbers, simply provide 0, it will automatically randomly pass a city. It will automatically pass a random city. Now replay this, clear this, save, replay. If you replay, now check. Here it is passing Sydney, here it is passing San Francisco. Okay, got it? Yeah, simple thing, little bit confused. Just practice, record the thing to the next class. Simply record it under this one, check it, and create a transaction controller. Right click, add logic controller, add a transaction controller, rename this. Okay, rename this transaction controller like this: launch, login, flight booking, sign off, like this. Rename this, and while recording, select launch, login request, whatever you need, you want to select, and try to record it. Correlation and all we will see in the next class, but you try to record this. Okay, see, even though we are randomly passing, see, it is booking only the flights to Denver to Frankfurt only. Why? Denver to Frankfurt only. Why? Denver to Frankfurt only. Why? Yeah, for flight only we have done, but we have not done it for outbound flight. Correct? So see, here we are getting, we have to search for outbound. It is not there in this request. Next, see, here we have an outbound flight. Okay, select the outbound flight. See, here also, yeah, here we are getting the outbound flight, right? So see, here also you should not select this first value, because if you see, I will copy this for you from here to here is enough, right? Okay. Okay. Blue sky, check blue sky. Input type. Where is other input type? Here input type. One more input type. Input type. center. One more input to type. Okay. Check. See, this is also outbound flight. This is also outbound flight, and this is also outbound flight, right? This is also outbound flight. So see here, please carefully observe. We should not select this one. This is different correlation, and this outbound flight correlation. See, after 2023, if you see blue sky air. After 2023, here it is blue sky air 628. After 2023, here blue sky air 623. But here after 2023, what is there? Checked. Correct. So you should not select this outbound flight as a dynamic value. You should select this as a dynamic value. So copy this value, copy the entire value, go to 190 request. This is 190 request. Add host processor, regular expression extractor, copy the regular expression. Instead of this, dot star question mark c underscore outbound flight template, the first one only, randomly select, not found. Save this, copy this value, and replace wherever outbound flight is there. Any outbound flight? Yes. One outbound flight is there. How to replace? Dollar flower brackets, copy this. Yeah. Any other outbound flights is there? Yeah, check. In this request also some outbound flight is going. Dollar. Yes, save. Yeah. Any other thing? Any other there outbound flights? No. Now save. Go to the application. Refresh the itinerary. No. Now clear this. Replay. See, Frankfurt to Sydney. See, London to Seattle. See, Zurich to Portland. Okay, it is working, right? Every time if you replay, a different city and different source city and destination city is booking. Okay. Yeah. So thing is, you need to identify the dynamic values in which request, in which response it is coming, in which response. See, check for outbound flight. So if you are tough to select this, like this also you can check. Control F, Control V, search all. It will show where the outbound flights are there. So if here outbound flight is there in this request, outbound flights are there. So select that and we can replace it. Okay. If you want to clear all these selections, this one you need to click. If you click this, it is clear. All the selections are clear. Okay, got it? Any doubts, please? So please practice. Watch this video and practice. See, I want to change the first name and last name. For example, I want to change the first name and last name. For that, what you have to do? Select this, add host processor, config element, CSV dataset config. Create one file, Raja, Raja1, comma, ready1. Okay. Raja2, first name, last name. First name, last name. You can create this, save this. While saving, how to do is, what is this? Username, names, right? And names dot CSV file. You save this as a CSV file. Select this. There is CSV comma separated value. CSV means comma separated value. CSV. You can't save this as CSV. Here. Okay. Dot CSV. It will work. Yeah, names.csv. It will automatically save it as a CSV file. Okay. Open Jmeter, select the file, browse. Where I saved names, right? File name is names. Yeah, names.csv. Select. So names.csv, file encoding AFT8 variables comma. It is separated by a comma, right? I separated by comma. First name, last name is separated by comma. Okay. Provide comma. Variable names, right? Variable names comma delimited. Okay. First name comma last name. Okay, ignore the first name. Okay, I will tell all this is false. So this is the first name and last name. So this is how you have to create, and go to that file. Instead of here, same similarly dollar lower brackets first name, last name, dollar lower brackets last name. What we are doing? We are doing parameterization. You understood? What are we doing? See, if you replay this, it is executing. I have provided 3 loop count as 3, so 3 times it will run. Three times it will run. And if you go to the application and refresh this, if you see first name Raja 1 ready 1, first name last name Raja 2 ready 2, first name last name Raja 3 ready 3. So this is how you do parameterization in Jmeter. How? So only thing you have to do is, wherever values, in which request you values you want to send, right click, add configuration element, CSV dataset config. Okay, CSV dataset config you need to add. So names.csv file you have to provide, browse it and provide the names.csv file. File encoding you can select it. You create what is the first thing in that file. Edit with notepad. The first value is first name row, second value is last name. So first name, last name. Okay, these settings you need to provide, and in the request you have to pass the first name, last name. So save this. Now I will change. For example, I will do like this: 111 111 222 222 333 333 333. Save this. Go this. Go here. View results tree. No flights, right? No flights. If you replay, it will iterate for 3 times. It will iterate for 3 times, and you refresh. See, first name is first name, last name, first name, last name, first name, last name. This is how you do parameterization. Okay, here London to Frankfurt, San Francisco to Sydney, Yeah, this is it missed some error we got, so it missed. It missed to book a flight. It will iterate for 3 times. If you refresh, see, first name, second name, last name, San Francisco to Sydney, Sydney to San Francisco, Zurich to San Francisco. This is how it will write. Okay, please practice this. We'll, if you have any doubts, we will discuss in the next session. Okay, thank you.